Hello, my Black Beauties. I am at the beautiful Mandarin Oriental Hotel in Atlanta. I decided to go ahead and hop on here real quick and do a quick tutorial. I am in the lounge and I actually have been overhearing a couple of conversations from other people. I'm just trying, write the next book and vibe, but some of the things that I heard I need to address, and I feel like at the end of the day, it's valuable insight for my Black kitties. So here are four things that absolutely, as a woman, if you want to marry well, if you want to have a man just obsessed with you, if you want to just be completely in that feminine goddess era, you need to start doing and you need to stop doing. So let's just dive straight into it because this is golden. This is good. And the first one is nagging and criticism. So if you're constantly pointing out flaws or nagging or trying to create tension or resentment, whether you're trying to attract a man or whether you are trying to get a man or find a relationship, whatever it may be, like it's time to leave it at the door. If you need constructive criticism, that's a whole different conversation. There's a time and there's a place for that. And you can sit down with your partner or, maybe on your own and decide, is this the type of man that you want? So first and foremost, just leave that at the door. I will point out if you are someone that struggles with you want perfection, you deserve it, and you don't know how to express those emotions very clearly and very well. I have a retreat coming up to the Bahamas in January 16th through the 21st. And we will sit down one-to-one girly and be able to master communication for you to become that seductive, well-loved, feminine woman that you are. Okay, the next one is playing mind games. So as I said, I was listening to some of the conversations that are, around me. And I heard a lot of mind games when it came to engaging in manipulative behaviors. I teach a lot of power moves on this podcast. If you've been listening for a minute, you know that I teach all about feminine energy, about how to make people obsessed with you, how to be able to really encompass your higher self and that self-concept. But with that, I don't encourage manipulation. I don't encourage being overly mysterious about your feelings and being very confusing and frustrating. I encourage you to rest in your feminine energy, take a step back, and allow that alluring attraction to develop. So you always want to be clearly honest with your communication. It drives men insane whenever you can't express, clearly how you feel about a situation and what your boundaries are. Which leads me to number 3. Overly controlling behavior. Men cannot stand it. Men love isolation. They love freedom. They know that if they are taking a woman under their wing to protect and provide, that they are feeling like she's more valuable than the freedom of being a lone ranger. Men always are craving isolation in that void. So when you go into a man's life and you make all the decisions for him, you start mothering him, you start literally obsessing over every little thing he does, that makes him want to run away. And that is a common trap that I see women fall into, and I see they're miserable too. At the end of the day, you shouldn't have to babysit your man. He should be 100% telling you where he is, XYZ, without you having to nag and complain and pretty much stalk him, either social media or through whatever network you have between the two of you all. So that leads me to my last one. Again, I said this was going to be really quick. If I can do this under 5 minutes, I'm going to be impressed with myself. But it's lack of support and understanding. Especially if you are trying to be a power couple or if you want to date and marry a really successful, powerful man, there has to be some level of understanding between the two of you all and your goals and what you're looking to achieve. If you are completely in your feminine, era, then you're going to have to really understand that this man works to be able to provide for your lifestyle. You have to understand that he has a lot of goals and he's ambitious. And these are the things that make him super successful and also provide for your lifestyle. So you can't nag him about work. You have to be understanding whenever he needs to travel for work. And if you have a good man and you have been able to really harness the black cat energy, like I said in this podcast, we teach you everything. And then the Bahamas retreat, a 1-to-1. Like, you don't have to have the anxiety or the worry of when they're out of town. Like, he's obsessed with you. You are worthy. Like, he's not going to be messing around. So, having that level of understanding, and then also just the communication again, level of compassionate. Men love softness, like speaking slowly and gently to them. Like, they fall into it like sweet honey. So, know those 4 things. Don't listen to people in lounges. Like, they don't know what they're doing. Like, go to someone that has studied psychotherapy and is actually interested in healing your feminine energy as well as your masculine energy and helping you date the rich guy or, achieve whatever goal you want to, level up in your career, like princess treatment, you name it. Like, I'm here for it. So I did it. I did it rather quickly. But those are the 4 steps, the 4 things. Baby girl, stop doing in your relationship, stop doing in your single life. You are worthy of so much more. You got this.